So here I am breaking down some walnut into rough sizes. I'm going to make a guitar stand. So that's my guitar. Much like my woodworking, I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy doing it. It doesn't usually come out in the shop, but I needed to make sure I had enough wood. So I milled down my walnut. It's how all my projects begin. After I got the wood milled, I laid it out in a way I thought looked the best, and then started scribing some lines to give me some reference points for the biscuit joiner. Cleaning joints is something I do before every glue up, and that's what I'm doing here. The glue up went well, no problems at all. In fact, I did not need the biscuits. They do not add any strength, but they really do help with alignment, and that's why I used them with this glue up. But I had one more glue up. This went quick and easy, much like the first one. Now it's time to wait. Well, it is a waiting game at this point. That bigger panel, my first panel glue up, it does not, it'll probably be ready to work in an hour or so. I'm gonna clean my shop and probably start working it. It's just getting light, very light work, so it doesn't, it shouldn't hurt anything. I made a template, used a little bit of glue spray, and stuck the template to the walnut. From here I went to the bandsaw and cut it out. So I got the sides all cleaned up. It's not finished sanded, but this is going to get set to the side. And I'm going to figure out how I'm going to make this into some sort of standing neck here to support my guitar as it hangs. I've got some ideas. I'm not quite sure how it's going to look yet or go, but we'll figure it out. I made another template. I used a miter saw for the first cut. I then used the drill press to hog out some material. I am going to cut the rest of it out on the bandsaw, and this had a good radius to it. And I have a resaw blade on my bandsaw right now, and I simply just didn't want to change it. I didn't want to take the time to change it, so I made it a little easier for myself. It did need just a little bit of rasp work to clean up that little transition area. I kind of switched back and forth with what I was working on, and I'm back to the base, the bottom, whatever you want to call it. I put just a little round over on all sides here, and obviously, as you can see there, I peeled the template off. I used a combination of wood glue and dowels to join those two pieces together. These are kind of some funky angles going on here, so I used a file to get in there and kind of clean everything up and give it a really nice smooth transition. This hole here is going to be for the little mount hook thing that my guitar is going to rest on. It was about now when I realized that this little portion of my stand looked too blocky. So I grabbed my hand planes and helped it out a little bit. It's finally time to start putting this thing together. We got just one more glue up, which is what I'm doing now. So this is a pretty awkward glue up. I didn't really show it, but I pre-drilled 2 holes and I end up running some screws up through the bottom to help hold it in place while the glue dries. And again, I didn't show it. After it was dry, I took them out and ran 2 half-inch dowels up through the little neck area there to help support it. The finish I am using is Rubio Monocoat. I love the stuff. I think it looks great with walnut, and here's the final product. Let me know what you think. It was kind of quick, easy, and it works.